Hello folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my nerd home. So today I will talk about a movie called or live action, okay? It's called Masters of the Universe, okay? I will give synopsis here, give you my opinion. This is a review of this movie, okay? But before I do that, first time here in this channel and you talk about you like talking about movies, series, and animes, pop culture in general, leave a like and subscribe, okay? And also comment here what do you think about this movie. So three things you need to do here: subscribe, leave a like, and comments here, okay? Everything in the comments below, okay? And of course, you can bring more people here, okay, to watch my videos. Now what you need to do is to show this video to your friends and or your family, of course, and ask them to subscribe here. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers. Okay, we are almost 300 now. But I want 500 subscribers. Okay, help this channel and give it this support is really important. Okay, and if you do it, I will appreciate that. Okay, so let's work together as Avengers. Let's put this channel to grow more and more and more, and let's assemble all together. Okay, and working together is much better than working alone. Okay, so let's talk about these Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe is a live action from this animation here. It's called Masters of the Universe. Okay, that so if you have watched these ones, maybe you know what I'm talking about here. If you never watched these ones, maybe you have no idea about these ones. Okay, what's the story about here? Okay, um, this story is about him and Adam, Princess Adam, this guy here. Okay, and 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 him and his group here, okay, behind him here, they need to stop Skeletor and his army, okay, that because they want to conquer Eternia. Eternia is the name of the place where Adams lives, okay, that uh, that's basically story, okay? And yeah, let's put this. I think it's much better than yeah. You can see here, right? So this group here needs to defend Eternia. Eternia is this place here, okay? That place here, and they need to defend this place from this group here, the Skeletor and his army, okay? So here I like in the beginning of this movie here they talk about the origin story about He-Man, right? Or in general, okay? So why we have this war, okay? Why we have this? I like that in the movie, okay? So they explain pretty well what's going on, okay? This movie here is more. It's not only for people who watches the animation, okay? That animation here, right? So, but also for people who never watched the animation. I mean the people from the new generation. I mean, okay, because the animation was in 1980s, right? 1980s, 1990s, right? I watched this animation, right? And that was really interesting. That so when I heard about this movie here was really but this movie here is identical from the animation, right? But there's one thing they I told you they talk about the original story here, but there's one part here they didn't explain here. Is about his mother. Okay, so that's his mother. Okay, that so and we have yeah this guy here he's not there, okay. This guy here he's not appears, but I will explain later more ahead, okay. So here so that's his mother. So let me explain a little bit, so who never watched the animation, because in the movie, so He-Man he went to in New York. So and he lives there. Okay, so in this movie here, so he needs to find his sword. Yeah, his sword. So yeah, so what's happening there? What's the story about? So the people, the Skeletor army, okay, the Skeletor's army went to the Eternia and they destroy everything there, right? And they capture his parents, right? That and the sorcerer that sorcerer, that person here, send this guy here to New York. Okay, yeah, you need to go to a safe place, right? That and how your mother, she's from the earth, okay, you need to go to New York, right? That's and to you need a new place to be safe. Okay, that's I mean, right? And she sent him to New York, and this New York, he lives there, and he has his life there, right? So, and he was looked for his sword, right? And what's happening here? Uh, and this sword was detected. Okay, that so they found this sword, right? And he went to the store, right? And that was really interesting once, right? He went to the store, a toy store, let's put it this way, and they put these, yeah. So and there are some Easter eggs there, but I will explain later that, right? So he found this sword, and this sword, people can locate where is this sword, and it was in New York. Why I'm say that? Why I'm say that? Because this mother here, his mother, is comes from Earth, okay, and yeah, so in the animation they explained that so her mother, she was an astronaut, and she travels to outer space, okay, and she found this place Eternia, right? And she met his father, right, who is the king of this place, right? So this guy here, let me zoom a little bit at this guy here, okay, and he's the king of this place, right? And they get married, right? They have this guy here as their son, right? So that's all is explained in the animation. But here they don't explain that. They just go straight to the point, right? Straight to the point there. So to what's going on in the story here, right? So the action scenes here in this movie is really interesting. Okay, that is really good. It's really great action scenes here. The special effects really good here, and I like the CGI from how they use the CGI to make this skeleton, right? So who made this? Who played this character? Is Jared Leto, right? And I like the voice they made here, right? So Jared Leto, he made a different voice, right? So from the skeleton, and and for me, it was really interesting ones to watch, right? So it looks like so deep voice, right? So oh, I'm a skeleton, something like that, right? So, but it was really interesting for me, right? Everything was perfect for me. There are some, yeah. So Leo, they take so serious here in this movie. No, they don't take so serious. Okay, but some parts they take serious, some parts they don't take serious. They make some jokes here. There are some jokes here. It's really good jokes. But there are some at the same time. There are some jokes here. It's not they are ridiculous, right? So sometimes they say, okay, I understand, but it's not so funny then, right? But really good ones, really good movie. Okay, then come back here. The what talk about the toy store I was talking about here. In this toy store, they have some toys there. Yeah, they have toys like a Superman Batman, Marvel, right? That's all. And they have some toys from the other franchise. For example, Thundercats. For example, Silver Rocks. Okay, very interesting ones. And they have Max Steel. Okay, so we have some toys right there, and it's like Easter eggs, right? So or some reference right there. I like it. I like when they put these toy store or maybe a convention, right? So a convention, pop culture convention, right? That and you see the comic books, you see the toys, the collections, right? And it's really interesting to watch this, right? And that's one more thing that is really interesting about this movie here. It's about this guy here. Okay, I think everybody knows this guy, right? His name is Dolph Lundgren, right? And he was the first He-Man movies, okay, in 1980s, 85, 87, or maybe 1990s. I don't remember which year was this movie, so you can comment here below. Which year was the first Masters of the Universe movie? What was the year? Okay, and he appears in this movie. Okay, but not as He-Man. Okay, but he appears a normal character. Okay, so maybe by himself. Okay, or I don't know, right? But it's really good movie here. So he appears there. Okay, really interested there. So because yeah, so they make that joke, right? So like so let's make jokes about the old movie, man. The old movie is terrible. Okay, so just to let you know that. So I watched these old move when I was a kid. When I watched it, it was okay for me. But when I grew up, and when I grew up, and I watch again, I was I did I watch this movie and I like this movie. Wow, it's so terrible, right? That, but he makes the jokes about the old movie here. Okay, they make jokes here. Really good. Okay, and of course, this movie here we have three post credits. I mean, three ended scenes. Okay, that one is about if you remember the animation. Uh, every episode when they finish the when they finish the episode there, they have a lesson, right? So don't do this, right? So do the right things and not the wrong things, right? So they have these one of these ended scenes. They put the lesson, okay. Another one is about what's happening to these two guys here, okay, and another ended scene is here, another post credit is they show a new character is coming for the next movie, okay. So I'm not gonna tell you. Yes, it is connected to this person here, okay. Yeah, so and of course and this character here appears in the movie, but not the entire movie. Okay, that. So yeah, so this guy appears in sometimes in the movie. Okay, that's all. That's all I need to tell you. Okay, so the movie. So my rate for this movie, Masters of the Universe, I will give it 9.5 out of 10. Okay, and by the way, I was looking after the movie, right? So the next day, I was walking there in on a small market, right? And I saw a toy there related to this movie here, this story here, right? So that was really good. That so, and I was thinking that okay, I will buy this toy. That is perfect, right? So my rate is this movie 9.5 out of 10. Okay, really good movie here. I enjoyed watching that, but I just need to let you know, give you advice, okay? Don't compare the animation to this movie, okay? Don't do that, okay? Because if you compare, probably you feel disappointed, okay? That so just focus on the movie. So forget the animation, okay? Forget that. So for because for me it was really nostalgic, right? And there are more things here. There's one more thing here that I need to tell you. There are some songs from the animation is here, okay? From the animation is here. They use songs like Queen, okay? Queen, and there are the original song from the animation is here, okay? That like a Hey Man, Hey Man, you know the music I'm talking about here, right? So very good movie. Okay, so I recommend you guys watch this movie. So it's really enjoyable. Okay, so I had fun watching that. So there are some parts they are so dramatic, right? It's really interesting that. So I like it, the way how they balance the movie, right? Sometimes use the jokes, sometimes use the dramatic, and also the action scene is here. Okay, really good ones. I really recommend you guys watch this one. If you never watch the animation, keep the movie is much better. Okay, but if you have watched the if you have watched the animation, don't compare. Okay, don't do this because you will feel disappointed. Okay, and that's all I need to talk about this movie. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget subscribe, leave a like, and comments here. Have you watched this movie? What do you think? And put your opinion below in the comments. Okay, and bring more people here to watch my videos here. So you just need to show this video to your friends and also your family, and ask them to subscribe here, and also leave their likes here and also comments here. Okay. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers. We are almost to 300. So, but I want 500 subscribers. Let's work together and let's build this channel to grow more and more and more. And let's assemble, right? Work together is much better than work alone. Okay? Like those people here. Okay? And I see you in the next video. So see you. Take care.